People always ask how I stay so calm, like it's a technique, like it's something I practice in the morning. It isn't. The ice isn't something I apply. It's what I'm made of. Has been for a long time now. They read the room by how the temperature is shifting. I am the reason that the temperature is drifting downward, always downward when I enter. Every conversation finds its winter. I don't manufacture cold, I don't rehearse it. I don't study detachment and disperse it strategically across the nervous systems of the men who sit across my schisms. It arrived the way most permanent things arrive, not suddenly, but gradually, like a tide that one day you look down and realize has covered everything you thought would never capsize. The boy who used to flinch at confrontation built a glacier over every raw sensation, layer after layer after layer, until the warmth became a foreign wayfarer. Iceman doesn't mean the absence of the feeling. Iceman means the feeling lost its ceiling, went so high it came back down as something unrecognizable and permanent and numbing. Not by choice, by accumulation. Not by design, by pure saturation of everything that temperature could damage, until cold became the only fluent language. Iceman in the corner of the evening. Iceman past the point of even grieving. Jazz plays warm, but something in him keeps the warmth from ever getting in him. Iceman, every surface frozen over. Iceman, long past being sober to the weight of what the years deposited. 808 cold, deep and unedited. In negotiations I become the barometric. Pressure drop that tells the room something geometric has shifted, something angular, something vector, pointing at a truth they'd rather not inspect or acknowledge. That the man across the table isn't running calculations, isn't able to be moved by what they're offering or threatening, because nothing on that list is worth the reckoning. I've had men slam their fist against the surface, thinking that the theater served a purpose, that the escalation of their temperature would somehow alter mine, recalibrate the aperture through which I see them. It does not. I watch the tantrum like a meteorologist who studies storms without the fear of drowning, who finds the turbulence academically astounding. The iceberg doesn't mourn the ships it's taken, doesn't celebrate, doesn't feel mistaken. It simply occupies the water that it's given and does what ice does, cold and unforgiving. And there's a sadness in that if you look for it, a grief inside the glacier if you book for it, a passage through, you'll find the original thaw, the moment before winter became law. Somewhere in the oldest layer of the ice, there's a summer that got buried at a price that made the freezing feel like self-preservation, and the cold feel like the only salvation. I remember warmth the way you remember a Pacific afternoon in late September. That felt like something, felt like actual feeling. Before the feeling started needing concealing, there was a version of me, tactile, impermeable, whose responses were immediate and readable, who laughed without the lag of calculation, who cried without the prior authorization. Not a morning needs temperature. I just know his absence like a signature that used to be on documents I carry, that got replaced somewhere in February of some forgotten year, some unremarkable season when the shift became unmarkable. Until one morning someone called me glacial, and I realized the word had become facial. Expression, personality, condition, no longer a description, a position I occupy in every room I enter. Iceman, permanent and at the center. Iceman, past the reach of ordinary. Iceman, every season January. Jazz bleeds through but freezes on the surface. 808 slow like ice that serves a purpose. Iceman, not a choice in architecture. Iceman, built from every rupture, every fire that the years extinguished, left behind a cold that since distinguished. Someone asked me once if I ever wanted to thaw. I sat with the question longer than I expected. Not because I didn't have an answer, because I wasn't sure. The answer was still true. There were mornings, early ones, before the day requires anything. When something moves underneath the ice, something old, something that remembers what it felt like to be affected. I don't chase it, I don't suppress it, I just observe it, the way you observe weather through glass, present, acknowledged, untouched. Maybe that's the most honest thing I can tell you about the Iceman. He isn't numb, he's just learned to experience everything from a very, very controlled distance. And some days, the distance is the only thing keeping everything intact. People always ask how I stay so calm, like it's a technique, like it's something I practice in the morning. It isn't. The ice isn't something I apply. It's what I'm made of, has been for a long time.